Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today in this Unimportant review, we got some Goodsmile pop-up parades from Overlord. We have the Shalltear Bloodfallen. I always forget her last name. I know her name was Shalltear. I always forget the blood.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And then we got Albedo in the dress version, which I don't know if you guys can tell, but when I got this thing out of the package, a certain part of her anatomy just really stuck out to me.
It's not even close to being accurate.
Am I complaining? You guys will notice it in not too long. It was just like pow when I got that thing in. But anyways, main reason we got these, Arnes is an Overlord. I like Overlord. He super likes Overlord.
One of my favorite animes.
I really enjoyed it, and I like collecting like the female characters from shows I like. So I've been grabbing these two.
You know, sooner or later we're gonna have to go to my house and just destroy the value. We're gonna have to open them all so we can fit them in that cabinet.
I would just live stream it and just open each one of them up in the stream.
You can break my heart.
And your bank. But anyways, with these unimportant reviews, they are unedited videos that go up on our Patreon in advance. So if you guys like to help support the channel and see this stuff earlier, I usually share the videos lately because I used to put them like straight on the Patreon, but now I've been kind of, because everybody on the Patreon is also on the Discord. So I've just been
Discording it.
Yeah, just throwing the videos on the Discord. So if you guys are interested, again, link in the description. But anyways, without further ado, further packaging, kind of basic, but they almost look kind of similar. Like you got the black package here. It's more purple here to kind of go with the color scheme for the outfits. Got some gold there, which I think I almost would have liked that to have been white. Just so
don't understand.
Pops a little bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's actually gold on there. Outside of because it's maybe a dress, it's supposed to be like fancy.
I'm looking at the open version over here and I see nothing gold on here.
But yeah, nothing too complicated with the packaging. But then again, these are like Goodsmile's inexpensive statue option. Which I honestly really love these things because they're pretty much like their version of like the Crane prize figures.
Yeah.
Which I do like picking up because there's like, for the most part, some of the companies, you could definitely see that the detailing on them is not really as good as with some higher end statues. But then you get companies like Goodsmile's really good about it, Fuyu, and oh man, I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like Tentle.
I think
it's Tentle. Like those guys all give you some solid options. There's like the occasional Sega statue.
So the ones in the box are mine, and we're not opening.
Yeah.
If you know,
Arnes just talked about we need to open them.
If you know,
so I should just give him the open ones. I'll keep the box ones.
If you know anything about Arnes, he keeps his in the boxes.
But we gotta open them so we can get them in the case. We just talked about this.
No.
Doing a live stream. But anyways, we got Shalltear and Albedo, which is the first iteration of Shalltear. Honestly, not that as many well, of course, like Albedo is like everybody's favorite, so she's got like statues of the yin yang. Sadly, no, like nobody has action figures. There is no Figma figure arts of Overlord, and it hurts my feelings because I would prefer to get those.
I'm trying to think, but yeah, I don't think there is.
But I'm kind of at the point now where I don't even want them anymore because like we're already like Goodsmile's almost got all the characters I'd probably want anyways.
I want
because Arnes is coming out. Arnes is the big one, and Arnes has a special pop-up break. I think it comes out at the end of the year.
I want to get one of each figure at least. That's all I want.
It'd be cool to have like the core cast at least. I really want the bug dude.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
His name is also slipping my mind off the top of my head.
You know what sucks? Is as it stands, I'll have all the bunny figures.
Outside of colors.
I don't care about the...
I told you, yes, you still have to get the black Albedo.
No.
You got the white one. You need the black one. Anyways... And then Albedo, this is the second one they've done of her. There was a previous one with the normal, like, the outfit everybody kind of knows. Then if you get into, like, the other prize figures, there's a ton of different iterations of her in different clothing.
At this point.
I got a couple of bunny ones currently on pre-order for myself. And then grab these. But I guess we'll start with the more show-accurate one, which is Shalltear. Which I think they did really good. The face came out really swell. The outfit's got some nice texturing and detail on it. The eyes are a nice blood red. It's got a little pinky finger lifting up.
It's definitely from a scene from the movie. I mean, not movie, the TV show.
Yeah, you don't have no nail paint on the nails, but that's the kind of be expected. You got the ribbon coming down the dress here. It's got that teacup shape that we kind of expect, and then the hair kind of coming along the back here, which I do like the positioning of it, because it still stays pretty well self-contained to the stand here, but I'm not too worried about this thing like snapping out because it's like fraying off to the side, and it kind of bends along with the outfit too.
Yeah, it fits with the design.
You got the ribbon on the top here, paint job pretty solid. Not really seeing any scuffs or imperfections anywhere, which they're usually pretty good about that. I had a hiccup. The one thing that kind of surprises me about this is popping her off the stand real quick, which is really easy to do. But you'll see here, because at this channel it's almost mandatory to have upskirt shots.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of weird that they gave me the opportunity to have it with this figure, because I can almost see this have just been an empty.
Fill it in and call it a day.
Like, this just been flat. There's a peg sticking out. You stick her on the thing. I think it would have been satisfactory. But they kind of went above and beyond. It actually gave us legs there. Like, she has stockings on.
Just so you know, Steve, she's like 15 years old or something like that.
No, she's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's only that she looks like it, so it makes it okay. FBI, please don't come and find me. Oh, God, this is not like half the animes, though. It's like, what was it? Rory from Gate, the one I have.
Rory Mercury?
Yeah, where she's like almost 1,000 years old, but
her body's
it's debatable. I think it's like 12 is what they were saying. Like, and then she doesn't even really look like she just looks like a skinny, like, young adult.
I just don't understand that part of their culture or their designs. It's just weird.
And then we have Bao with Albedo here, where she's kind of hiding behind her hair. Looks a little messy on the front.
Which is not accurate to her face. I mean, maybe something I missed, but I don't see it as accurate as I thought it would be.
Yeah, to me, it looks a little bit off compared to the original one. It's not bad. Like, I think it's still got, like, the pupils look pretty correct. It's just the way her eyes are kind of squinting. I don't know, just something seems, like, slightly off. It's not bad. It just, I don't know, it just feels like there's something there. And so she's got her horns coming along the side here. Her little colic is kind of bending down the top. I keep looking over back at my original one, which I probably should have grabbed off the shelf, but hers kind of sticks up a little bit more. And then she's definitely got a lot more action going on the top of the figure.
I'm looking at the original one, and I like the original one more.
I don't know. I think this one's got its charms.
Well, that one has its assets, we call it.
Yes. And honestly, I like the outfit a little bit better, I think. Like, it definitely stands out. The only thing I think I like about the original outfit maybe a little bit more is because with the white,
yeah, I think
there's a lot more color difference between the wings and the body, while this is just a very predominantly dark figure. Also, I thought it was a black dress. It's actually a dark purple.
It's the matches the box.
Wasn't the box black, though?
Yes, it was. I was being sarcastic. Which I don't understand why the box is black, but her dress is purple.
It
makes no
and then the dress flows around down to the bottom here. Hair looks really good. Wings, fairly well tucked in. Was like that on the original one, which I can appreciate. Sadly enough, there's nothing for us down here. Feelings are hurt. But paint job looks really good. Not noticing any real bleed over.
I think they did have
any overstrip spray. Like I said, it's the one thing that's usually really nice about these. There's never like, they're maybe not like the best painted things, but they're good enough.
They're presentable.
Like, there's nothing here that really stands out to me as being like, man, this thing looks egregious. It's like, it's got a little bit of airbrushing. The outfit's got a little bit of color difference. Like, you can see it's like a little bit darker towards the like outer bits of the dress, and then it's a little bit lighter on certain sections. So there's a little bit of shading. Same with the hair. There's a couple of different tones going from top to back. You get a little bit of like the more darker bone coloring for the horn here and the more shadowed area. And I think it looks really good. I kind of wish, like I said, the eyes maybe stood out a little bit more. Like maybe there's just a little bit more sharpness to it so that they stand out, because with the horns and stuff, there's a lot of shadowing going on there. But I think for the price point, because you get the pair for about $70, I think it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Especially for like a show accurate looking Shalltear. This one, I would still probably suggest getting the first release, just because again, it's like the show. This one, I think you want it for certain other reasons more so.
You want me to grab the original one, Steve?
If you can get real quick for the battery, guys.
Oh,
While he's grabbing it, though, like I said, recommend this. If you guys like to help us defeat those kaijus, you can hit that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook, guys. Like, keep up the deal with the channel. Donate, greatly would appreciate it. Here's the OG. Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, the eyes are a lot brighter on the original one than on the new pop-up.
Definitely.
And I think that's kind of it. And then, like I said, you could... Jesus.
Like I said, something was off, and it wasn't the size. It was definitely in her face, and it's her eyes for sure.
Well, same as skin tone. Like, she's a little bit more tan.
This
on
one's
the OG.
more show accurate for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I like the skin tone.
Get your finger off of that.
What else am I... There's not much skin showing outside of there. I'm sorry. I think the skin tone. But I think everything else about this, I just like more. That, and also just like the way the gold is. Like I said, there's just a lot more color variety on this. So personally, I kind of like that one a little bit more. But this one, I still think if you're a fan of Albedo, it's worth a purchase.
Yeah.
But
we're going to have to go watch the new movie when it comes out, Steve.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, that's sometime this year, right?
September.
But anyways, we'll see you guys next one. Oh, if you guys like to pick these up, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. I keep saying description wrong today while we're filming.
I noticed that, but I was like, yeah. So
I feel drunk. I'm like slurring my speech over here, which isn't nothing new. We've had some comments talking about it before.
Don't forget fat fingers.
I need to trim my nails, which I keep my nails kind of long because customizing and stuff, it makes it easier.
You need that grip, that strength.
Yeah. Well, sometimes like I even just scratch a lot of things, so it helps. But like I mentioned, if you guys like to pick these up, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. You can help support the channel. It just shows the sweet anime figures. They have a lot of other good pop-up parades up on there if you guys like to pick those up. I know I got a few on order, like the... with the Dead Space one. There's a few other ones. But anyways, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, there was that large Satsuki from Kill la Kill. Super looking forward to that one. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.